has kind of come up in context, and I want to clarify the difference of a sponsor and a mentor. And in Brianna's own personal dictionary, there are two very distinct definitions between sponsors and mentors. And I'll get into that in a little bit. Right now, I want to tell you the kind of story, the background as to why I'm talking about this today. And it results in this person that I was talking to via private message on Facebook. And we were talking. You know the kind of people where you in passing, it's like, oh, hey, how are you? How's it going? Kind of thing. We talked a little bit a while ago, and then we went for a while without talking. And then recently, he kind of hit me up on Facebook, and something to the effect of, we got talking. Hey, how are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. How's business, kind of thing. And, when he asked me how my business was, obviously I said, great. My business is great. My life is awesome. I'm loving my life. I asked him the same thing, and he's like, oh, well, no, blah, 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 XYZ reasons why, his life wasn't doing that great. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, and then, I didn't really, entertain much of it because that's his business. I didn't really want, I'm the kind of person where if you don't tell me straight out, like I don't really like to pry unless I really see that something's wrong. So I just kind of let him, be. And then he mentioned again or brought it up again. So, he brought up the fact basically that he wasn't doing good in his business because his mentor wasn't helping him at all. So he quit that working with that mentor, dropped out of the business, and then joined another mentor. His words, not mine. So it got me kind of thinking. I was like, all right, I don't think that this person knows the difference between a sponsor and a mentor. And like I said, in Brianna's own personal dictionary, there is a very thick black line between a sponsor and a mentor. If your sponsor in a home-based business, an online business, your sponsor is the person who referred you to the company. That is it. You entered your name into an email capture page. You were put on their list. You have some kind of a little bit teeny tiny itty bitty bit of a relationship with them in order for you to actually want to buy their product, unless they threw a bunch of traffic at it and you really have no idea who you're buying stuff from. So you probably have a little bit of connection. If not, that's okay too. There's no real. You don't have to have any kind of emotional attachment with your sponsor. So your sponsor got you in, you bought their products, or you became an affiliate of their business. And after that, they could give you a couple of tips as, okay, here's what you need to do to get started. But other than that, they don't have to talk to you at all. You are pretty much on your own. I mean, fortunately for, us inside the Empower Network, especially inside the Prosperity team, we have a plethora of information and, training modules and, okay, here is what you need to do and step-by-step tutorials. Okay, here is how you take your business from, bitty, teeny, tiny, itty bitty, one brick to, a gargantuan, franchise kind of, to use my brick and mortar business kind of, metaphor, right? Fortunately, we have that on the Prosperity team. I understand that other people don't have that, but it's not your sponsor's job to give you everything step by step and work with you one-on-one if you're not there yet. If you want your sponsor to be your mentor, that's totally fine and awesome. If I was your sponsor and you came to me and you said, hey, will you mentor me? Will you work with me? Absolutely. I mean, you have to be at a certain level. Yeah. Okay, cool. If you're at that certain level, absolutely. What do you need help with? I'll help you. Because that's just the kind of person I am. I love helping people. So that's kind of where it goes into, the difference between a sponsor and a mentor. Your sponsor doesn't have to do jack shit, really. But a mentor is someone that on a personal level or a relatively personal level. Don't message somebody out of the blue that is making oogles and gobs of money, and it's your first day on the job, and you say, hey, XYZ, will you be my mentor? That's not quite how it works. What you have to do is you have to produce, you have to show that you have at least a little bit of knowledge, and you have to show a desire and a burning passion